that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana.
The 6 ministers sworn in by President John Mahama were the Finance Minister, Minister for Energy and Green Transition, Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Minister for Education Haruna Idrisu, Minister for Food and Agriculture, and Minister for Roads and Highways Kwame Agboja. They were presented with the instrument of office after taking the oath of office. In his speech, John Mahama said the government has averted the looming threat of a power crisis.
Through determined efforts, I can report that we have now averted the looming threat of power outages. And began delivering fuel to the thermal plants in the east in advance of the shutdown of the West African gas pipeline. And Honorable Jinapo, I want to congratulate you for working very hard.
The President further noted that similar timely interventions have ensured that short-term measures are in place guaranteeing an adequate food supply for senior high schools.
Similar timely interventions have been necessary in areas such as education, where an acute food shortage was a major problem when schools were ordered to reopen on 3rd January. We have put in short-term measures to ensure that our children have adequate food so that they can go ahead with their learning. These are short-term measures and will help to keep our children in school, even as we strategize on streamlining the supply of food to schools and pay off arrears that are owed to schools, some dating from as far back as 2021.
President John Mahama urged the new ministers to serve with humility, emphasizing that the government will not tolerate arrogance or disrespect towards the electorate.
I therefore charge you to serve in humility and candor, always remembering that we serve at the pleasure of the Ghanaian people, and that the authority we exercise emanates from them. We must exhibit tolerance for their views and work to meet their aspirations. This government will not tolerate arrogance or disrespect for the people who elected us into office.
He touched on the issue of asset declaration, stating that timelines will be introduced for compliance.
We must be transparent and fair in all our dealings. The anti-corruption institutions will be empowered to investigate and deal with any appointee who falls foul of the law. I expect all of you to begin the process of declaring your assets. The Chief of Staff will announce the cutoff date by which time all eligible appointees should have deposited their assets declaration forms with the Auditor General.
The Finance Minister, Kasil Atuforsin, also spoke on behalf of the new ministers, pledging to work hard to make John Mahama the best president of the Fourth Republic.
Mr. President, we have been with you throughout your days in opposition. We have witnessed the misgovernance and misrule of the previous administration. We've learned, indeed, that Ghanaians will not tolerate such misgovernance any longer. We've taken a cue from what you've just told us. We want to assure you that we'll serve and serve in such a way to make you the best president in the Fourth Republic.